What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video here at Cuspide Insurance. My name is Carlos, licensed agent here at Cuspide Insurance. Today we're going to be walking you through pre-qualifying your ACA prospects, how to actually pre-qualify them so you don't waste your time and you get more info later so you can get a good quote going on, right? This is very important, so I'm going to be walking you through all the questions that you need to ask to actually pre-qualify and see if your client, if your little prospect here, qualifies or not for an ACA plan. So stay tuned. If you want to boost your sales, keep watching. All right, so before anything starts, make sure to subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, subscribe here. Posting lots of free content for ACA agents to actually succeed. Also, right now there's an ongoing sale for a limited time. Joining our ACA group in the description here is absolutely free. You'll get access to a bunch of different benefits to actually boost your sales and grow. So right now, free for a limited time. Join the group right now. Bunch of benefits. Join our agency. Commissions, overrides, contracts, anything you need to succeed is in this group. So join it in the description for absolutely free. So number one questions. Let's get started here. I got my little journal with me to keep me on track. Number one question I always like to ask goes something along the lines of, who is it for, right? Is it for you? Like, who is it for a family member? Who is the insurance for? Now, this is a great question to ask. Obviously, this is after like, I'm going to try my best to help you out. Really quick, who is it for, right? And that'll get you started. Just from that question alone, it's going to get you started in the process of actually pre-qualifying them without them even really knowing. So, who is it for is a great question because it's really you're really gonna get a lot of information out of this. Like, obviously, who is the coverage for? One person, individual. Is it a family? Because usually you're gonna say, just for me. It's for me and my family. So now you're dealing with a family health insurance, right? You're not dealing with just an individual. So get used to asking that. Who is it for, right? Is it for you? Is it for your family? Who's getting the coverage here? That'll let you know a lot, especially ties into a later question that we're going to go into, right? So another one is, new agents, if you are serious about your ACA business, check out the ACA Agent Blueprint course in the description. Everything you need from health insurance fundamental to mastering the sales, live sales calls, different methods, applications, commissions, contracting, everything you need to have a successful ACA career is in this course. So check it out in the description. Are you a U.S. citizen? Are you a resident? What's your immigration status like? Because obviously, if they're not either, if they don't have a social, if they don't have a residency, they do not qualify. So you're actually saving a lot of time here by asking these questions up front, just so you see if they qualify for a plan or not. So, are you a citizen? Are you a resident? You have some immigration status. Oh yeah, I just got my green card. I have my social security. Is that enough? Oh yeah, that's enough. Don't worry, you're qualified. So just from right now, they're still qualifying. We need one more question, but always ask what's their immigration status like. If they're a citizen, perfect. They already got their social, right? Because policies aren't, you can't really fill out a policy without the client's social security. It's just not going to verify. It's not going to go through. It's going to be a mess. So always ask what's their immigration status like, just so you could know if they qualify or not. So another good question to ask, what is your tax household, right? What does your tax household look like? You got to get as much information as possible. So a good question is, what does your tax household look like? Like, do you file by yourself? Do you file with a family? Like, get this information out of them, right? How do they file their taxes? Do they got a spouse? Do they got kids? And that is exactly why you should ask that first question, who is it for? Because from that question alone, they're usually going to tell you a lot of information. So you really don't got to dive too much into this question if you already know what their household kind of looks like, right? Based on that first question. So what does your tax household look like? Do you have spouses? Do you have children? Do you claim your parents as dependents? What does it look like? Try and get that information out of them, because from that, you'll be able to see relative to their income how much, if they qualify for a subsidy or not, right? So 100% of the federal poverty level to 400% of the federal poverty level. They must fit within that bracket based on their income range and on their household size. So try and figure out how how their tax household looks like. Who is in it? Is it just them that files by themselves? Do they claim dependents? Do they have kids? Do they have a spouse? So figure that out before you could actually get an accurate quote going on, because this is all to get a quote down the line so you could actually start selling them that plan. So finally, the most important qualifying question, do you have any income? ACA plans are based on income. So do you know, I usually like to ask, oh, are you working? Like what do you do? Oh yeah, I do work. I work however many hours a week. I get paid this amount. So try and find out how much they make, what they do. But most importantly, please write this down, tattoo this on yourself, whatever you need to do. Ask this follow-up question after you ask if they are working, because everything's based on income. So I like to say, since everything's based on income, do you work? How much do you work? After you ask that question, you have to ask this crucial question, and it is, and do you get paid through W-2 or 1099, right? Huge question to ask, because whatever they say impacts the subsidy, right, that they're going to receive. So 1099 obviously has deductions to make, expenses to make, unlike W-2, right? So huge mistakes agents make. They do not ask that question. So how do they get their income? Is it 1099? Is it W-2? What do they do for their work? Are they getting benefits, retirement? Find all this information out. It's usually quick. When you're on the phone, you can ask these questions quick, but very important to ask if you want to pre-qualify your clients. So make sure whoever you're talking to is not the only person that works. Maybe they have a spouse and they work as well, because their income counts. So figure out all of this. As a health insurance agent, as an ACA agent, you are a detective, right? Especially when you pick up that phone for the first time and you're trying to pre-qualify them. You are a detective. Find out these questions so you could get the best quote going for them, the most accurate quote as possible. So let's do a little recap here on the screen. Number one, who is it for? Who's the coverage for, right? Very important. Number two, are you a U.S. citizen? Are you a resident? What's your immigration status looking like? Number three, what does your tax household look like? And number four, do you work? How much do you make? And do you get paid W-2 or 1099? So real quick, guys, if you want to succeed as a health insurance agent, check the links in the description. I promise you, I also made a PDF file of your health insurance Bible. This is what you need to succeed as an agent. It has all these questions, the actual phrase and words I use to get the info out of the clients. So it's a PDF of the pre-qualifying questions, and as well as all the information needed to actually start an application. I made a PDF file. I called it the Health Insurance Bible. Absolutely free if you join the ACA group in the description right now for a limited time. So if you want to succeed as an ACA agent, if you're serious about your business here, please join. Absolutely free, no cost to you, updating it. And I'm going to be working one-on-one with you guys. And there's also a course here in the description, an ACA agent blueprint we designed here, completely in depth to what you do after you get your license to the end. Live sales calls, marketing, how to talk to clients, how to enroll them. Everything you need to know as a health insurance agent is in the description. So visit those links. I promise you, if you want to grow your ACA business, all the links in the descriptions will do just that. Okay, so thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you learned a little something here. The studio's almost done renovating. I need a few more things, and it is all done. So thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. It truly helps out a lot. Hopefully you learned something. I will see you in the next one. Take care.